Welcome to the most beautiful destinations in Latin America. A land stretching over more than 20 million square kilometers from Mexico to the southernmost tip of South America, where some of the most diverse landscapes on the planet converge. From the 20th century, along with the development of transportation and global communication, this region gradually became an attractive destination for international travelers. What makes this place captivating is not only the majestic nature, but also the intersection of history, people, and a vibrant rhythm of life. The opening destination will take you to a land that seems harsh, yet holds an allure that is difficult to explain. Atacama Desert, Chile. Located in northern Chile, stretching about 1,000 kilometers between the Andes and the Pacific Ocean, the Atacama Desert is one of the driest regions in the world, where some areas have gone hundreds of years without rain. This extreme condition has created a surreal landscape: red rock valleys, white salt flats, steaming geysers, and one of the clearest skies in the planet. Exploration activities in the Atacama began to be widely known from the mid-20th century, when international expeditions and scientists came to study climate, geology, and astronomy. The emergence of observatories, along with connected transportation systems, has gradually turned this isolated desert into a distinctive destination, attracting those seeking raw and unique beauty. Tourism here developed from the town of San Pedro de Atacama, which was once a center of pre-Columbian civilizations, more than 10,000 years ago. Not only a transit point, this place also clearly preserves Atacameño culture through cuisine, festivals, and a local lifestyle tied to the desert. The deepest experience lies not in passing through, but in staying, watching the Milky Way with the naked eye, under one of the cleanest skies in the world, catching sunrise at El Tatio as hot steam rises in sub-zero temperatures, or quietly observing flamingos moving across the still surface of salt lakes. The dry stillness gradually gives way to a powerful movement pouring down from an almost unimaginable night. Angel Falls, Venezuela. Located in Canaima National Park in southeastern Venezuela, Angel Falls is the highest waterfall in the world, with a height of nearly 979 meters, plunging from the summit of the Tepuy Auyan Tepuy, a geological formation formed more than 1.5 billion years ago. This area belongs to the Guyana Highlands, with isolated table-top mountains, creating a majestic and almost pristine natural environment. This site became widely known from 1933 after the flight of Jimmy Angel, opening up distinctive exploration journeys of Venezuela. The entire area presents a spectacular natural picture: sheer cliffs immersed in clouds, water falling freely and dissolving into mist before touching the ground. pale pink lagoons reflecting the sky, all combining to create a scene rarely found anywhere else. Exploration activities here are more of a journey than a visit, traveling by boat along the Corral River, crossing dense jungle, trekking to the base of the falls to fully feel the power of the water from a close distance. The culture of the Paimon people is closely tied to the Tipui, which they believe to be the home of spirits, creating a unique indigenous depth amid overwhelming nature. When that energy settles, the blue of the sea and the rhythm of tropical life begin to spread. Cancun, Mexico. Facing the Caribbean Sea, Cancun stands out with its long stretch of fine white sand and crystal, clear turquoise water, one of the resort symbols of Mexico. Well, before the 1970s, this place was only a small fishing village. The turning point came when the Mexican government implemented a large-scale tourism development project, building hotels, an airport, and synchronized infrastructure, quickly turning Cancun into an international destination. The value of Cancun comes not only from the sea, but is also tied to the traces of the Maya civilization in nearby areas such as Tulum or Chichen Itza. Ancient stone structures by the coast create a distinctive contrast between tropical nature and thousands of years of history. Going deeper into the experience, Isla Mujeres offers a sense of relaxation with its crystal clear water and diverse marine ecosystem, while cenotes, natural sinkholes formed from limestone, open up a quiet world where light penetrates through the water surface to create an almost surreal scene. When night falls, the hotel zone lights up brilliantly, and the vibrant rhythm of life continues late into the night. What makes a beach memorable to you? From the sunlit coast, the journey leads into a space where history and modernity clearly intertwine. Mexico City, Mexico. As the capital and largest center of Mexico, Mexico City is built on the foundation of Tenochtitlan, the ancient capital of the Aztec Empire from the 14th century. After being conquered by the Spanish in 1521, the city was rebuilt in colonial style, creating a unique layering between indigenous heritage and European architecture. Over many centuries, this place has developed into one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the Americas. The appeal of Mexico City comes from the interweaving of past and present. At the very center lies the vast Zócalo Square, surrounded by a cathedral, palace, and the remains of Templo Mayor, traces of the Aztec civilization. Structures such as Palacio de Bellas Artes feature refined architectural styles, reflecting a period of strong development in art and urban life. Going deeper into each area, Xochimilco stands out with its canal system and colorful truck and arrow boats, recreating a part of ancient life within a modern urban setting. Traditional markets, street food, and the bustling rhythm of life create a vivid picture where every corner carries historical imprints. Leaving behind the dense urban structure, the atmosphere becomes gentler with a European imprint in the heart of South America. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Formed in the 16th century when the Spanish established a trading port on the banks of the Rio de la Plata. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, waves of immigration from Europe, along with economic growth, transformed this place into an attractive stop for international travelers. Theaters, squares, boulevards, and neighborhoods in European style, built during this period, laid the foundation for the development of tourism. Its distinct imprint is expressed through architecture and urban rhythm. Wide boulevards, classical squares, and European-style structures often lead this place to be referred to as the Paris of South America. The La Boca district stands out with its brightly painted houses, where street tango appears as a natural part of daily life. Not stopping at surface impressions, each area carries its own character. Recoleta, with its historic cemetery filled with many historical stories. Puerto Madero, modern with its redeveloped harbor. Or San Telmo, carrying a nostalgic atmosphere with markets and cobblestone streets. That sophistication quickly transforms into vibrant colors and a more dynamic rhythm of life. Cartagena, Colombia. On the Caribbean coast of Colombia, Cartagena emerged in the 16th century as a strategic port of the Spanish Empire, serving as a transit point for gold, silver, and goods between South America and Europe. This position made the city a frequent target of pirates, leading to the construction of fortified walls and strongholds, which remain almost intact today and are recognized by UNESCO. Tourism developed strongly from the 20th century when the old town was preserved and restored, retaining almost entirely its colonial architecture with cobblestone streets, wooden balconies covered in flowers and colorful squares, making Cartagena one of the most distinctive destinations in the Caribbean region. Not only known for its historic architecture, the city also impresses with the fortress of Castillo San Felipe de Barajas, the largest military structure built by the Spanish in the Americas. From here, the entire old town and coastline can be seen from a panoramic view, clearly reflecting its historical value and strategic position. The local rhythm of life carries a strong Caribbean character through music, traditional dances, and street food. Beyond the center, the Rosario Islands, with their clear blue waters and quiet beaches, contribute to the diverse appeal of Cartagena. As the streets gradually close, a separate world opens up in the vast ocean. Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Belonging to Ecuador, The Galapagos Islands are a volcanic archipelago in the Pacific Ocean, about 1,000 kilometers from the mainland. The islands were formed from volcanic eruptions millions of years ago, featuring unique geological characteristics and an isolated ecosystem. In 1835, the journey of Charles Darwin helped turn this place into a scientific symbol, attracting global attention. The islands possess a pristine beauty with black volcanic rock, white sand mixed with red sand, and clear blue waters surrounding them. The ecosystem here has remained almost unchanged over time, creating an ideal environment for many endemic species to live. Tourism is strictly controlled to preserve nature, with limited routes and strict regulations. Visitors often travel by boat between the islands, combined with small group tours to minimize environmental impact. What makes Galapagos special is the ability to approach wildlife at a very close distance, swimming with sea lions, observing giant tortoises moving slowly, or watching blue-footed birds in their natural environment. From scattered distant islands, the story expands into a vast and endless green ecosystem. Amazon rainforest, Brazil. Stretching across many South American countries, the Amazon rainforest is the largest tropical rainforest in the world, with the largest area located within Brazil. This ecosystem has developed over millions of years, nourished by the Amazon River, the river with the greatest water flow on the planet, creating a dense network of waterways weaving through the endless green forest. Tourism began to develop in the 20th century when river routes and eco-lodges were established, allowing access to the forest while maintaining sustainability. Lodges deep in the forest became the main stopping points, connecting visitors with nature in a minimal way and limiting impact. The scenery in the Amazon is overwhelming with layered canopies, light filtering through leaves creating hazy beams, along with diverse wildlife such as macaws, river dolphins, sloths, and jaguars. Movement is mainly by boat along river branches, weaving through flooded forests, offering a direct view of the vibrant ecosystem. Do you want to try living in the forest for a few days? In that space, nature suddenly erupts into a powerful spectacle. Iguazu Falls, Argentina/Brazil. Stretching across the border between Argentina and Brazil, Iguazu Falls is one of the largest waterfall systems in the world, consisting of more than 270 large and small cascades extending nearly 3 kilometers. This area was formed by ancient geological activities combined with the powerful flow of the Iguazu River, creating successive tiers of waterfalls amid dense Grandman's green tropical forest. This natural wonder became widely known to the world in the 19th century, when European explorers documented and described its massive scale. Later, the establishment of national parks on both sides contributed to preserving the ecosystem and made access easier. The most impressive point is the Garganta del Diablo, Devil's Throat, where water plunges down with immense force, creating a towering column of mist, along with continuously appearing rainbows. A system of wooden walkways and train routes brings visitors close to the edge of the falls, offering a realistic sense of the scale and the thunderous sound of nature. The entire area is also covered by subtropical forest with rich flora and fauna, from toucans, colorful butterflies, to small mammals living around the falls, forming a vivid and powerful natural picture. After all the motion, ancient traces gradually emerge with a depth that transcends time. Chichen Itza, Mexico. Located on the Yucatan Peninsula, about 120 kilometers from Mérida, Chichen Itza is one of the most important sites of the Maya civilization. This area thrived from the 7th to the 13th century, serving as a political, religious, and commercial center in ancient Central America. After centuries of being abandoned in the jungle, the site was rediscovered by explorers and archaeologists in the 19th century. Since then, the structures have gradually been excavated and preserved, turning this place into one of Mexico's leading international attractions, and it has also been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The landscape is highlighted by the El Castillo Pyramid Temple of Kukulkan, where each step carries precise astronomical significance. On the days of the spring and autumn equinoxes, light creates a shadow effect resembling a serpent slithering down the steps, evidence of the scientific knowledge of the Maya. The visiting journey often includes walking through ancient structures, stopping by the ceremonial ball court, temples, and nearby cenotes, natural sinkholes that held sacred significance in Maya life. From an ancient civilization, the flow continues into modern life with a nostalgic tone. Old Havana, Cuba. Located in northwestern Cuba, along the natural bay of Havana, Old Havana Habana Vieja is a historic district with a system of colonial buildings preserved almost intact. Tourism developed strongly from the second half of the 20th century, thanks to large-scale restoration projects, turning this area into a prominent stop in the Caribbean. The main attraction comes from cobblestone streets, rows of pastel-colored houses, wrought iron balconies, and historic squares, such as Plaza Vieja. Classic American cars from the 1950s, moving continuously, create a very distinctive picture, both nostalgic and vibrant. The journey here often begins with walking through the old town, stopping by cafes, small bars, and enjoying live music right on the streets. Bands playing salsa and son cubano appear everywhere, turning every corner into an open stage. Along the Malacan, watching the sunset and blending into the local rhythm of life brings a very characteristic feeling. Old Havana is appealing not only because of its visuals, but also because of how everything unfolds naturally in daily life. Leaving behind streets filled with memories, the scenery opens up into a more vast and wild land. Patagonia, Argentina/Chile. Stretching across southern Argentina and Chile, Patagonia is a region known for its wild terrain, including high mountains, glaciers, and vast grasslands. This area became widely known from the late 19th century through expeditions and research, and gradually turned into a destination for those who love nature and long journeys. Tourism developed strongly in the 20th century when national parks such as Torres del Paine National Park and Los Glaciares National Park were established, opening up a system of trails, campsites, and support services. The landscape of Patagonia is majestic, with steep granite peaks, turquoise glacial lakes, and massive ice formations like Perito Moreno constantly breaking apart, creating thunderous sounds. The rapidly changing weather further adds to the dramatic nature of the entire region. Popular activities include trekking along long routes, taking boat trips to approach glaciers, or observing animals such as guanaco and condo in their natural environment. The rugged terrain fades away, replaced by an almost perfect surface. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Located in the Altiplano highlands of Bolivia, Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world, covering more than 10,000 square kilometers. This area was formed from the evaporation of ancient lakes tens of thousands of years ago, leaving behind a thick layer of salt and an almost perfectly flat surface. This destination began to attract international visitors from the late 20th century, when images of the giant mirror during the rainy season spread across media, turning this place into one of the most unique destinations in South America. Off-road vehicle tours are organized to travel across the vast area and connect nearby sites. The landscape changes dramatically by season. The dry season creates sharp hexagonal patterns on the white salt surface, while the rainy season covers it with a thin layer of water, reflecting the sky like a mirror and creating the feeling of having no horizon. The journey often includes visiting the train cemetery with old locomotives, rocky islands in the middle of the salt sea, and lagoons where flamingos appear seasonally. What would it feel like to stand in an endless space? From that minimalism, humans and nature begin to appear in a clearer connection. Lake Titicaca, Peru/Bolivia. Located on the Andes Plateau at an altitude of more than 3,800 meters, Lake Titicaca is one of the largest freshwater lakes in South America and also one of the highest navigable lakes in the world. This area is closely associated with Inca legends, considered the origin of ancient civilization in the region. The development of tourism is linked to the expansion of transportation between Peru and Bolivia in the 20th century, making access to the lake more convenient. Communities living on the water, especially the Uros people, gradually became a highlight, attracting international visitors. The landscape stands out with deep blue water stretching between the Andes, combined with natural islands and artificial islands made from reeds. The changing light throughout the day continuously alters the tones of the scenery, creating a feeling that is both vast and peaceful. Visitors often take boats to the floating Uros Islands to observe life on the water, or visit Isla del Sol with its ancient stone terraces and panoramic views of the entire lake. The water gradually recedes behind, giving way to layers of colorful urban landscapes. Valparaíso, Chile. About 120 kilometers from Santiago, Valparaíso is a port city known for its steep hillside terrain facing the Pacific Ocean. From the 19th century, this place developed strongly thanks to international maritime trade, forming the foundation for becoming a destination rich in identity. The development of tourism is associated with the preservation of the old town and the system of inclined elevators as sensories from the late 20th century. These structures not only served transportation, but also became iconic symbols, contributing to Valparaíso being recognized by UNESCO. The city impresses with colorful houses layered along the hillsides, winding narrow alleys and walls covered with artistic murals. From higher viewpoints, the entire port and sea appear in a wide perspective, especially striking at sunset. Traveling by historic elevators offers a unique perspective when going up, while the artistic streets open up many creative spaces with small cafes, galleries, and street performances. Festivals, music, and visual arts appear continuously, creating a dynamic and distinct rhythm of life. The urban rhythm closes, opening into a quiet space in the vast ocean. Fernando de Noronha, Brazil. Off the northeast coast of Brazil, about 350 kilometers, Fernando de Noronha is a volcanic archipelago in the Atlantic Ocean, known for its nearly intact marine ecosystem. This area was used for military purposes during various periods before being converted into a protected area in the late 20th century. Since then, strict control policies have shaped the development of sustainable ecotourism and limited the number of visitors per day. This management approach creates a selective destination where the natural environment is prioritized. Golden sand beaches, clear blue waters, and steep cliffs form an impressive landscape, with Bahia do Sancho often ranked among the most beautiful in the world. Diving and swimming with marine life offer a direct view of the ocean, with dolphins, turtles, and many species of fish appearing close to shore. Trails along the cliffs open up panoramic views of the entire archipelago, especially when the light changes at the end of the day. Amid that tranquility, ancient traces carrying many unanswered questions still remain. Easter Island, Chile. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, more than 3,500 kilometers from mainland Chile, Easter Island, Rapa Nui is famous for its giant moai stone statues carved from the 13th to 16th centuries by the Polynesian people. The island's terrain is mainly ancient volcanic formations, combined with a rugged coastline and a few rare sandy beaches, creating a very distinctive appearance. Tourism developed significantly from the second half of the 20th century, when commercial flights connected the island to the mainland, while the preservation of archaeological sites helped turn this place into a destination of global value. The moai statue groups are arranged along the coastline, especially at Ahu Tongariki, where dozens of statues stand in a row facing the ocean. The Rano Raraku site, an ancient quarry, preserves hundreds of statues in various states, showing that the carving process was still unfinished. Traveling around the island often combines walking and off-road vehicles, visiting archaeological sites, Anaquina Beach and volcanic craters. The Tapati Festival held annually recreates indigenous life through competitions, music, and traditional rituals. From stone and wind, the journey shifts into a humid environment filled with life. Monteverde, Costa Rica. Located in the northern highlands of Costa Rica, Monteverde is known for its unique cloud forest ecosystem, where high humidity creates a layer of mist covering the area. What round? This region became known from the mid-20th century when a group of Quakers settled here and promoted forest conservation, opening the way for ecotourism development associated with research and education. The development of tourism is closely linked to the establishment of the Monteverde Cloud Forest Reserve, which is strictly managed to preserve biodiversity. This model has made Monteverde one of the most representative destinations for nature conservation in Central America. The cloud forest here has a distinctive beauty, with trees covered in thick moss, tangled vines, and a layer of mist creating a mystical atmosphere. The wildlife is diverse, with quetzal birds, monkeys, frogs, and many rare insects appearing in their natural environment. Suspension bridges running through the forest canopy, zipline activities above the trees, or walking along trails in the forest offer diverse perspectives of the ecosystem. Monteverde impresses not only with its nature, but also with how people preserve and sustainably utilize the environment. Do you like the feeling of walking through a mist-covered forest? Nature gradually steps back, leaving space for art and human life to speak. San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. Located in the central highlands of Mexico, San Miguel de Allende stands out with Spanish colonial architecture and winding cobblestone streets. The city became widely known from the mid-20th century when artists and international communities came to live, contributing to turning this place into a destination rich in artistic identity. The preservation of the old town has maintained the traditional architectural structure along with religious buildings and central squares, helping the site gain UNESCO recognition and attract a large number of international visitors each year. The city impresses with rows of yellow, orange and red houses closely packed together, flower-covered balconies and open squares. The Parroquia de San Miguel Arcángel Church becomes the central visual highlight, standing out within the entire historic urban area. Activities take place throughout the day and into the night, walking along artistic streets, visiting handicraft markets, joining festivals with fireworks and parades, or enjoying live music in the squares. Panoramic viewpoints from above offer sweeping views of the rooftops and the distinctive church. After all the colors and movement, the journey concludes in a scene of balance and tranquility. Lake Atitlan, Guatemala. Surrounded by 3 large volcanoes in the Guatemalan highlands, Lake Atitlan is one of the most beautiful lakes in Central America. Formed from an ancient volcanic crater tens of thousands of years ago. The deep blue water combined with mountainous terrain creates a scene that is both majestic and peaceful. From the second half of the 20th century, this area gradually attracted international visitors thanks to its natural beauty and distinctive local life. Villages around the lake, such as San Juan La Laguna or Panajachel, became main stopping points, connected by boat between different areas. The scenery changes throughout the day, especially in the morning when a thin layer of mist covers the lake and the volcanoes gradually appear more clearly. Lakeside villages with colorful houses, wooden boats, and small docks create a vivid picture. Traveling by boat between villages offers a direct perspective on the water, while kayaking, hiking to higher viewpoints, or participating in traditional weaving activities provide a deeper understanding of local life. Machu Picchu, Peru. Hidden on a mountainside at an altitude of about 2,430 meters in the Andes range of Peru, Machu Picchu is a stone city built in the 15th century during the Inca Empire. After being abandoned in the 16th century and nearly disappearing from the outside world, this place only truly entered the global tourism map in 1911 when Hiram Bingham announced his discovery. From then on, the railway line to Aguas Calientes and the Inca Trail tracking system gradually formed, turning the journey to reach this place into an inseparable part of the travel experience. More than just ruins, Machu Picchu clearly demonstrates the planning mindset of the Inca agricultural terraces following the steep terrain. A sophisticated water system and stone blocks fitted tightly without mortar. The deepest experience is not at the familiar check-in points, but at lesser-known viewpoints, such as the Climap Huayna Picchu, where the entire structure of the city reveals itself along the terrain axis, or the Intihuatana area, the hitching post of the sun, reflecting the astronomical knowledge of the Inca. Indigenous culture is still clearly present through the Quechua community living around the area, with the Inti Raymi festival recreating the ritual of worshiping the sun god, a central element in Inca spiritual life. It is this connection between high mountain landscapes, ancient architecture, and ancient beliefs that makes the journey to Machu Picchu not just sightseeing, but a process of rereading history through space. Leaving the stone steps on the high mountains, the journey shifts to a land where sand and water continuously reshape the landscape with the seasons. Lençóis Maranhenses National Park, Brazil. Stretching over more than 1,550 square kilometers in the state of Maranhão in Brazil, Lençóis Maranhenses National Park is a system of white sand dunes interspersed with thousands of seasonal freshwater lagoons, a rare structure in the world. Although formed from the accumulation of coastal sand along the Atlantic Ocean over thousands of years, the tourism value of this place was only truly developed from the late 20th century, when infrastructure in Barreirinhas and Atins improved, opening the way for exploration tours by off-road vehicles and boats. The uniqueness lies in the natural cycle from June to September. Rainwater accumulates between the sand valleys, creating clear blue lagoons that strongly contrast with the white sand background. The deeper experience is not only viewing from above, but stepping directly across the dunes and swimming among temporary lagoons, an almost surreal sensation. The Atins area offers a different perspective, where sea winds, sand dunes, and fishing village life blend together, creating a slower and less commercial rhythm of life. The local community maintains a lifestyle adapted to the harsh environment, fishing and raising livestock according to the water seasons. There are no large-scale festivals, but this way of life, entirely dependent on the rainy dry cycle, has become a distinctive natural culture. Lençóis Maranhenses, therefore, is not only a unique landscape, but also a vivid demonstration of how humans exist within a continuously changing ecosystem. The journey just experienced does not only stop at passing through 20 destinations, but is also an exploration of the most distinctive spaces of Latin America, where arid deserts, dense rainforests, vast oceans, and culturally rich cities coexist within a highly contrasting picture. Each destination carries its own story, from traces of ancient civilizations to the ongoing rhythm of modern life. This diversity creates an irreplaceable appeal, making each journey not only about seeing, but also about understanding the world more deeply. If you find these destinations truly impressive, don't forget to press like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss upcoming journeys. Ahead, there are still many fascinating lands waiting to be explored,